Have you ever escaped danger just by thinking one step ahead? This story teaches a powerful lesson. Those who observe carefully and act early survive. Those who don't rarely get a second chance. Let's hear the story of a lion, a clever jackal, and a cave that spoke too much. Deep in a forest lived a fierce lion named Karanakara. One day, hunger troubled him badly. He roamed the jungle all day but failed to catch a single animal. As the sun began to set, the lion came upon a large cave. Thinking to himself, "Some animal surely lives here. I will hide inside and wait for it to return." And so, the lion slipped quietly into the cave. After some time, a jackal named Dadipucha arrived. As he reached the cave, he stopped suddenly. He noticed something strange. Lion footprints went into the cave, but none came out. His heart raced. There must be a lion inside, he thought. But I must be sure. One wrong step could end my life. Then a clever idea struck him. Standing safely outside, the jackal called out loudly, "Hello, cave! Hello, dear cave!" He waited. Silence. Then he shouted again, "Cave, don't you remember our agreement? When I arrive, I call you first. You reply, and only then do I enter. Since you are silent today, I shall go elsewhere." Inside the cave, the lion heard this and became confused. He thought, so the cave usually replies to this jackal. Out of fear of me, it must be keeping quiet. The lion smiled to himself. I will reply instead, he decided. That way, the jackal will enter and I will eat him. The lion roared from inside the cave. "Hello, jackal! You may come in." The roar echoed through the jungle, frightening animals far away. The jackal needed no more proof. He turned and ran for his life, saying, "He who anticipates disaster and acts in time is spared. He who does not comes to grief." I have lived long in this jungle, but I have never heard a cave speak. Similarly, continued Raktaksha, I too foresee disaster. Think over what I have said and live with me. Raktaksha's followers listened to his warning and flew away with him to a distant land. Stirajivi the crow was very pleased when he heard of Raktaksha's departure. He thought to himself, "His living is a great advantage to me. He alone was wise. The others are foolish and easy to destroy." For it is said, when a king's ministers lack foresight, the king does not rule for long. Pretending that he wished to build a nest, the crow began collecting small twigs and piling them at the entrance of the owl's cave. The foolish owls did not suspect a thing. They did not realize that the crow was preparing to burn them alive. As the saying goes, an ill-fated man mistakes enemies for friends, destroys his true friends, and sees evil as good. When enough twigs had been gathered, the crow waited till noon, when the owls were blind. Then he flew to Meghavarna, the king of crows. "My lord," he said, "I have prepared the enemy's stronghold. Bring all our followers, each carrying burning wood. We shall destroy them today." "But first," said the king happily, "tell me how you lived among the owls." "This is not the time," replied Stirajivi. "If we delay, the enemy may escape. For they say, he who delays urgent work invites obstacles from fate." Meghavarna agreed. The crows flew with burning wood, threw it onto the pile of twigs, and soon a great fire blazed. The owls realized the truth too late. Remembering Raktaksha's warning, they tried to escape, but blind by day, they perished in the flames. With the enemy destroyed, the crows returned victorious. The king said to Stirajivi, "Living among enemies must be like sitting on the edge of a sword." "I agree," replied the crow, "but patience and strategy always win." Then he added, "A wise one tolerates insult and danger, hides his true aim, waits patiently, and finally achieves his goal." "How was that?" asked the king, and Stirajivi told yet another story. Sometimes survival isn't about strength. It's about seeing danger before it speaks. Subscribe for more Panchatantra stories where wisdom always wins.